Hello everyone, we are back for our next poetry lesson. Remember, my screen always looks different than yours, so all you're going to be seeing is poetry lesson 3, multiple stanza couplet poems. So I'm going to open up this, and remember, just like in the last lesson, poetry lesson 2, couplet poems, on your screen you're going to see step 1 and step 2. Mine only has step 2 because step 1 is open this video that you're watching right now, and I'm making it. So this will be added when I'm all done. So I'm going to go to step 2, open this for notes about the lesson. Remember, this page is, besides watching the video, this is the page that you can go back to and look at for notes on how to do this. I'm going to start by reading the goal. I can use rhyming. So read that with me. I can use rhyming patterns to create couplet poems with multiple stanzas. Remember from the previous lesson, from lesson 2, poems don't have to rhyme. Even though we're writing couplets, they don't have to rhyme at the end. They can if they want to, though. We are going to be using couplets again, though. Remember, a couplet is a 2-line poem. In poems, you don't call them sentences, you call them lines, but it's 2 lines, but it's not going to be just one stanza. Remember, a stanza is like a paragraph for a fiction or a nonfiction book, but you call it a stanza, though, instead of a paragraph. And we're going to be doing multiple stanzas. And remember, the word multiple means many. And so I'm just going to show you what these kind of are like. So right here it says step 1. You can read it with me. Read these couplet poems with multiple stanzas. So the first one here is called A Cat and Her Toy. Now, if this was just a 1-stanza poem, like a 1-stanza couplet, like the previous lesson, it would look like this. But this one looks like this, where there is 2 stanzas, or 2 paragraphs or 2 parts. So you can you can read it along with me or just listen. A cat and her toy. Every afternoon, the small little cat played with her toy mouse. She put it on her green, cozy mat inside her lovely and warm house. So you can see that there's 2 parts or 2 stanzas, and each of those has a couplet in it. And each couplet has 2 lines. So in the first stanza, line 1 is, every afternoon, the small little cat. Line 2 is, played with her toy mouse. And then in the second stanza, the line 1, but really it's line 3, it says, she put it on her green cozy mat, and then that second line, or line 4, inside her lovely and warm house. Now also notice, it follows each couplet, or I should say each stanza, and each couplet follows that rule of the first line has a comma, the second line has a period. Every afternoon, the small little cat, comma, played with her toy mouse, period. She put it on her green cozy mat, comma, inside her lovely and warm house, period. And then also, notice where the rhymes are. So in the first stanza, every afternoon the small little cat played with her toy mouse. So cat and mouse don't rhyme. But if I go every afternoon the small little cat, and then if I look down at line 3, she put it on her green cozy mat. And then line 2, played with her toy mouse. And then line 4, inside her lovely and warm house. So this is called an A-B, so A-B, A-B pattern. Because that first line is like the A, and then it's a B, because those 2 don't rhyme, but then the A, because those 2 rhyme, the cat and the mat, and then the B, house and mouse. So that is one way you can structure a multiple stanza couplet. I'm going to read the next one. This one has 2 stanzas again. This is called Gloomy Day. The clouds were gray and loomed down low. It made me feel sad and I wish they'd go. Soon the sun will come out and those warm rays will make me shout. Loomed is kind of like covering over you. And usually if something is looming, it's usually something that's not good, that doesn't make you feel as good. I'm going to pause the video right here and we're going to go to a part 2. I just need a quick stop.